So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. And he was quick to react. Casemiro gets across to intercept that. Menu. And they can counter here. Goulet. João Cancelo. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Manchester United, after 9 minutes, is number 6.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Wriggles his way through. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Sebastiano Esposito! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's Arda Güler. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Goes for goal! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Aït-Nouri. Played out to the left flank.
That's going in strongly.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Spread out to the left. It's a good-looking delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Goulet. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Arda Güler. Looking for the run. Quick look. Oh, good effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Gaetano. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Manchester United are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Gaetano tries to play it through. Shot could be on. He's onside. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Cross into the... It's rising! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Space for him to turn and look. That's really well cleared. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Played out wide. And it's De Bruyne. João Cancelo. This looks promising. Big chance! And there's a goal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Menu. De Bruyne needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about...
Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Manchester United visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Driving on and making good progress. And a chance! And he hits the net! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Substitution for Manchester United. Gabriel.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 8, De Bruyne. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field, number 5.
And it's
Marquinhos.
Neymar.
Number 11,
Esposito.
Rodrigo. Number 10.
No, that was never going to make it.
Erling Haaland.
Gaetano. And he's intervened well there. Menu. Defending here is really tight. Nori. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Takes on his marker.
5 minutes added time.
Close. It's Neymar! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Manchester United, number 10, Neymar! 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 Substitution in progress. Substitution for Manchester United.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Coming on to
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Sergio Ramos.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Marquinhos. So that's it, it is all over. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Well, we've been given a lineup which suggests a 3-6-1 formation. Jim?
Well, I've seen it before, Peter, but it's extremely unusual. Whether it actually stays like we've been told, we'll gauge once the game is ongoing, but essentially, it's shot a goal!
No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Sergio Ramos. And it's Cancelo. Van de Ven. Aït-Nouri. Van de Ven. For Sergio Ramos. João Cancelo. And Yamal. Knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldo. It's a shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's delightful. Conte.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Manchester United already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. El Ainaoui. Soulé finding himself in space.
Roma always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. What a throw in. João Cancelo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Van de Ven. And it's Sergio Ramos to Cancelo. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Deftly away. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Casemiro. Sergio Ramos. And it's Cancelo. And Yamal. Casemiro. And it's Conte. Now Aït-Nouri.
There will be 1 minute
Conte.
added time.
And this is Ronaldo. Picked out, Judge, surely! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different. Manchester United up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, And it's 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Manchester United leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nouri sends it crossfield. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Celik did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Strokes it back. And De Bruyne! In he goes again! And that's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Yamal. Takes the shot! Oh, nice touch. It's a pretty loose pass. Svila gets it away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. About as smooth as it gets. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It is a very, very good save.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Is number 9.
And the keeper beats it away. Cuts it back. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's heaved it away. And it's Casemiro. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Pisili. Manchester United are almost home and dry now. Dovbyk! Dovbyk!
Substitution on the field, number 43. Coming on to replace him is number 92, El Shaarawy. Substitution in progress.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. And it's El Shaarawy. Crosses it in. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
He just can't argue with that. He could have been booked for an earlier incident too.
Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
A heavy challenge. No foul, says the referee. Eight Nouri. It's El Shaarawy! And that is great goalkeeping. João Cancelo.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Musiala. Played out towards the right wing. Musiala in acres of space out wide.
Substitutions taking place.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Well seen. Saw that chance for a shot! And it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Pellegrini... Can he finish? And again! Crossbar comes to the rescue. It's a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 92.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
And now, please turn towards
Any
the
reflections
screen
on what
for
you've
a
seen,
special
Jim?
presentation
Manchester United's
featuring our
definitely
best
impressing me here,
performance today.
especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Musiala. Now this could be a chance. Rodrigo! Fantastic from Rodrigo! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Manchester United make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. He's having a hit! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Casemiro looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rodrigo tries a measured ball. Yamal. Right, and the shot! Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Distributed tidily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Menu. And here's Rodrigo. Knocks it into space. Hangs in he leaps for it! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Applies the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That'll be a throw. And it's Menu. Can he get it through? Ignori is in a really good position out wide.
Oviedo really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
He's got away. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Cleared away. He's on it. Can he get a chance? Surely!
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rodrigo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. João Cancelo. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Ronaldo looking to play it into the box.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United come in leading by just the odd goal.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Takes a shot! Manchester United have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Yamal tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Lamine Yamal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
David Costas. That's a good ball out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Picked out brilliant. And a chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
20, Yamal. Number 11.
Manchester
Rodrigo.
United just about have their
Coming on
noses
the
in
field,
front. It is the
number
slenderest of
25,
leads.
Nuno Mendes. Number 15, Guler. Number 9, Javi Simons.
He is through here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Looks across and plays it in. And it's Menu. Mendes making good progress. Cross into the box. And that's the keeper's ball.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of...
He's having a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Manchester United still ahead by the game's only goal. He's found a way through. Oviedo have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitutions taking place.
The pass has gone astray. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chance. Oh no, what has happened? In he goes again! And it's in! We thought they were done, but never say never!
Such good pressing in a good area to force the error, and the hard work was pretty much complete.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And it's made its way to him, and he's definitely onside. Look at this, he's having a shot! So close, but that is as good as it gets. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Just a quick announcement.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?